What's up guys, Tyler Rivet here. Just wanted to give you a little tackle tip on how I use the sucker punch in the fall. I basically designed this bait so it gets through the mats thinner, quicker, and quieter, just a little different than most other baits. It don't have any appendages on the side, it's just got the two claws hanging on the back to give it that little kicking action when it's going through. But the main technique and the main deal about this bait is the slit on the side of the bait, which covers up the whole hook, so the fish are not seeing any part of the hook whatsoever on those pressured lakes, you know, like a Gunnersville or just somewhere at Chickamauga where you're going to be punching a lot of stuff in the fall, and there's just everybody else is doing the same. So I made it different just so it'll get more bites and it could help y'all win some tournaments possibly. So what I like to start is coming from the top, and I'll pull the hook point out on the side with the slit that has the slit on it, and I'll run it all the way up the hook to where the keeper comes out, and I'll push it back in, and then I'll slip the hook point. I'll pinch it like any other bait until it comes out on the other side, and then I get that point to come out, and then I just tuck it back in, and that way the hook sits like that and you can't even see the hook in the bait. So the hook's fully covered, and you got you a punching bait that won't catch on anything, no grass, on that thicker grass mats that you're trying to get through. Another great thing about this bait is that I use a 3/4 ounce weight to punch this in most of my mats that I'm punching, or it don't even matter. Whatever kind of grass I found. I use this almost everywhere throughout the country this year. It's great because it gets through the mats easier, so it's a smaller weight that you need to use, so the hookup ratio is even better because of that, because I find that heavier weight will actually push the roof of the mouth up whenever you are setting the hook. So when punching in the fall, I always try to figure out what those fish are wanting whenever you're punching. Those fish could either be at the edge of the mat or in the middle of the mat, or on the smaller little mats that maybe are only about 1 foot wide, maybe 2 foot, just some small stuff that they can sit under to get away from the sun. And that's what I'll try to target, is more of that smaller grass mats, you know, which it's kind of dying out with the winter coming and the cold fronts coming through. So they'll kind of get back underneath that darker grass, that browner grass, I find. Same thing in the springtime. Whenever that browner grass is there, I find that they get under the dead stuff because of the heat. And I think it relates to that as well in the fall, whenever they're kind of going around, and I guess almost they have no other grass option to get under. So that is another reason that they're getting under that. But it's always about every day you're out there, for the most part, whenever you're trying to find them under those grass mats. You just got to keep going and keep punching until you figure it out. So one day they'll be on the edge, and another day they'll be in the middle. So you just have to figure that out while you're going down that stretch, and you can key in on that every day.